All right, now that our jerky's done marinating, we're gonna talk about the third way to do it, my absolute favorite. We're actually gonna smoke this jerky until it is dry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our grate out of our smoker. If you have a jerky grate, use your jerky grate. If you don't, use a normal grate. We're gonna leave about a finger length between each piece of jerky. So as it dries, it'll allow the smoke to get around it, and it'll allow that to start to dry out the whole process. There's different flavors you can add to your marinade just by adding a different wood. If you want to add a saltiness to your wood, you can add a saltiness. If you want to add a nutty flavor, you can use nut type woods. If you want to add a fruity flavor, a citrus or an apple. If you want to add a deep hickory, mesquite, there's endless combinations. The same marinade will yield different flavors depending on what piece of wood you actually put in there to dry it with. So once this is done, we're going to put it into our smoker. We're going to set our smoker at the lowest setting we can get it at, which is usually about 120 to 140. And we're going to allow the smoke to do its magic. We're going to cook it for about 8 to 10 hours, continually checking it. We don't want it to get too dry. If it gets too dry, it'll be really, really hard to chew. So there's a secret to it. The best way to do that is to find the thinnest piece and the thickest piece and put them together. You're going to check that thinnest piece first. If it snaps when you do it, it's too dry. You want it to bend slightly and kind of fall apart but not actually snap. If it bends too easy, that means it's not dry enough, the center's not done. But if it bends and kind of starts to separate, it's perfect, pull it. Now there might be times where you pull pieces of jerky and leave other ones on, that's fine. Some cuts might be thicker, some cuts might be thinner. Leave those thicker ones on for a little longer and take those thinner ones off. I'm gonna go put this in the smoker and I'm gonna eat.